All right, let's dive in. The brand new Red Hat Enterprise Linux 10.1 is out, and trust me, it's a huge deal. We're going to break down everything you need to know, what's new, what's changed, and most importantly, why you should care.
Look, the official release notes are, well, they're over 160 pages of super dense technical goodness. And let's be real, who has time to read all that? That's where we come in. Think of this as your personal cheat sheet for the most critical updates in RHEL 10.1. If there's just one thing you take away from this, let it be this. RHEL 10.1 is not just another small update. Nope, this is a foundational release. It's been built from the ground up to get your systems ready for the next massive shift in technology. We're talking the quantum era. So, let's kick things off with the absolute headline feature, a gigantic leap forward in security. RHEL 10.1 is getting ahead of a threat that for most of us isn't even fully here yet.
So what is this post-quantum cryptography, or PQC, anyway? Here's the best way to think about it. Your current encryption, it's like a really tough steel lock. But a future quantum computer, that's like a magical lockpick that can pop that steel lock open in seconds. PQC is a whole new kind of lock, built out of materials that magical lockpick just can't break. It's security for a totally new age.
But here's the kicker. The really cool part is that RHEL 10.1 flips these new quantum-resistant algorithms on by default. Thanks to the big Open SSL update, these powerful new methods are just there, working across the entire system. You don't have to lift a finger to configure it. Your system is quantum-ready right out of the box.
And this is so important. Why? Because of a scary idea called Harvest Now, Decrypt Later. Bad actors can steal your encrypted data today, sit on it for a few years, and then crack it open with a future quantum computer. By putting PQC in place now, RHEL 10.1 is basically making sure that your secrets today stay secret tomorrow. It's future-proofing at its absolute best.
Okay, so that's the big security picture. Now let's pop the hood and look at the engine itself. RHEL 10.1 brings some seriously impressive upgrades to the core of the OS, all about making things faster, smarter, and way more efficient.
At the heart of it all is a brand new kernel. And this new kernel brings along some fantastic new tricks. Let's start with one that every single sysadmin out there is going to absolutely love. Get ready for this, because it's a total game changer for system uptime. A soft reboot restarts all your applications and services. You know, the user space stuff. But, and this is the magic part, it leaves the kernel running the whole time. What does that mean for you? It means you can apply critical updates with just a tiny fraction of the downtime. And this just lays it all out perfectly. You know the old way, a full shutdown, waiting for all the hardware to reinitialize, it takes forever. With a soft reboot, the kernel just keeps on humming along. You skip all that hardware stuff, and you're back up and running in a snap. The amount of time you save here is just massive.
And that's not all that's packed into the core. The perf tool gets a big update, giving you way deeper insights into what your system is doing. The eBPF subsystem is more powerful than ever. You get better hardware support and even per-core energy tracking on AMD CPUs, which is awesome for efficiency. Plus, debugging just got a whole lot easier with new, modern tools.
All right, we've covered security, we've covered the core, but what about the people actually building on this thing? Let's talk about what RHEL 10.1 brings to the table for developers.
Red Hat is really making a statement with this release. They're saying that RHEL isn't just a place to run your apps anymore. It's a first-class, state-of-the-art workshop, fully equipped with all the latest tools you need to build what's next. I mean, just look at this list. This is a complete refresh of pretty much the entire developer toolkit. You've got the long-term support release of .NET 10, the newest Node.js, fresh versions of Go, Rust, GCC, LLVM. Basically, whatever you're building with, you're getting the latest and greatest.
And of course, writing the code is only half the battle, right? You also need to fine-tune it and squash bugs. Well, the tools for that are all updated too. With the latest versions of GDB, Valgrind, and SystemTab, you have everything you need to make your applications fast, efficient, and rock solid.
So, you've seen all the cool new stuff. You're probably sitting there thinking, okay, I'm sold. How do I get it? Let's switch gears from the what to the how and talk about the upgrade path.
Don't worry, Red Hat has laid out a super clear and structured path forward, so whether you're coming from RHEL 8 or RHEL 9, there's a supported way to get you onto 10.1.
It's actually really straightforward. If you're already on a recent version of RHEL 9, say 9.7 or later, you can do a direct in-place upgrade straight to 10.1. Easy. If you're still on RHEL 8, it's just one extra step. You'll upgrade to RHEL 9 first, and then from there, you make the leap to RHEL 10.
Now, here is a really important heads up, something you'll want to know before you start. The upgrade tool is smart. It actually runs a bunch of pre-checks, and if it finds old, outdated stuff, like a legacy network module, it'll stop the upgrade, and that's a good thing. It's designed to stop you from running into problems and make sure your upgrade is smooth.
So when you boil it all down, what is RHEL 10.1 all about? It really stands on three big pillars. Number one, future-proof security, with that quantum-ready encryption baked right in. Number two, a smarter, faster core, with awesome features like soft reboots. And number three, a completely modern toolset for developers to build amazing things.
At the end of the day, this release is more than just an update. It's a foundation for the future. It's an invitation to build on a platform that's secure, powerful, and ready for what's coming next. So the only question is, what are you going to build with it? Thanks for joining me.